Baker Moore plane went down just 3 miles south of town on that 40-acre farm he foreclosed on. I can hear him saying now, money, that's what it's all about. But I can safely say he's dead wrong. The last suit you wear, only your pockets. You can't take it with you when you go. When that handful of dirt goes back into the earth, what you'll wear only heaven knows. Now you know he always said you gotta dress for success, and he wore the very best money could buy. He made a fortune in his time. Now he'll leave that all behind. They'll write that on the stone where he lied. The last suit you wear, only your pockets. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you go. And full of dirt goes back into the earth. What you'll be wearing only heaven knows. When that handful of dirt goes back into the earth, what you'll be wearing only heaven knows. Stalled out on the word, Joe. Did you notice that? But I tell you, having to think about, I notice a lot of these fellas on here, they got them songs laying in front of them. So I work off of memory, and sometimes I got to make up stuff. And when you got a memory like I do, you got to make up a lot of stuff. But that's all right. We get her done anyway. I'm going to answer some complaint today. So wasn't doing enough songs that she liked. So, Ralphie, we got to do one for Rosie Green here. She said we wasn't doing enough to suit her. So we'll do Will You Miss Me When I'm Gone for Rosie Green. And she's been a real sweet lady all down through the years and big supporter of me and Ralphie here. So, you know, she cheers us on big time. So, I mean, that every little bit. Now, getting an envelope full of $100 bills, that's a selective one. I was going to say few, but yeah. Study about that now. When these live evermore, place a kiss upon thy brow. When my eyes sailed in death. Well, you miss me then as now. Well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Well, you miss me when I'm gone. Let's pick a while, Ralph.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Perhaps you'll plant some flowers on my cold and lonely grave. Come and sit alone beside me when the roses nod and sway. Well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, will you miss me?
Miss me when I'm gone.
Well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Will you miss me when I'm gone? I'm gonna pick that again, Ralph. I need to practice. Well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, will you miss
Miss
me?
me when I'm gone.
Well, you miss me.
Miss me when I'm gone.
Will you miss me when I'm gone?
Doris Henberg and my girlfriend, she may be mad at me now.
She may be, Ralph. Let me get this letter here before I knock it off in the floor. This is from a green lady up in Mullins, West Virginia. Let's see what she's requesting. Yeah, Rosie done. She'll jump on your hide if you don't sing to suit her. I mean, you study about that now. I talked to one of my brothers the other day, and he's having a problem with his shoulder, which I have too at one time, and so I went to the doctor and had it repaired, and it's done fine. But I need it on another one now. I mean, it's getting worse all the time. But like the Lord told Peter, said, or Paul said, "Quit your belly aching and bottling. My grace is sufficient, whether you're well or not, to save you." We're going to the grave anyhow. But anyway, he said, "You know," said, "I've had preachers pray for me right where I work," and said, "That's still hurting me." I said, "Jump on the Lord, why don't you?" And all the preachers. So, I mean, what else could you call it? Jump on the Lord. It's like they told Lord, my nose is right, there's a bunch of coming, I reckon. They told the Lord and Lazarus, they said, "You done drug around too long now. He'd been dead 4 days, you know." And I know they just went up one side of him, down the other, telling him how far behind he was. And little did they know, he was just outside the tomb all the time. And so that's the way it works. And I liked it what he said there, and he specifically said Lazarus come forth. So it's a one-on-one basis, you know, but, you know, some people can't figure out nothing. I know why the Bible says you got eyes and can't see and ears and can't hear. I know why it says that. But that's, it narrows down to people leaning to their own understanding of what it is. Well, let me get off of that and talk about Murray Green here for a second. Said, "Hope you're feeling better. I'm a feeling better, Murray Green." I'm about to say Betty Green, Murray Green. I'm doing better. See, every once in a while you got to go to the doctor and Let them work on you a while. You know, they're creation of Christ as well, and they'll lay hands on you. So that's, you think about that now. Yeah, won't you, Ralph? He's going to tend for that maybe after a while. Saying Beautiful Star of Bethlehem from Murray Green. Well, we'll just get that done. I think I might have sung that last week. I'm not sure, but Charlie B. from Washington State was on, and David Dale out of Bowling Green, Missouri. And, you know, just every once in a while you'll have somebody come in from all over the place to pick and sing with you. And everybody got a different way of doing stuff and a different vocal. And depends on where you're from, the accent that you have and the phrasing of words. Everybody's just different, you know. So let me do this one here for Murray Green. I'll try to get through Beautiful Star of Bethlehem. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining far through shadows down, lighting the way for those have gone, guiding the wise men on their way into the place where Jesus lay. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of life, guiding the pilgrims through the night, over the hills to the break of dawn, into that land of perfect day that will send down a lovely ray. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us till the glory dawn. Give us the light to light the way into the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. I'm gonna pick it like Prairie Davis, Ralph. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of rest for the redeemed, the good and blessed, yonder in glory where the crown is won. For Jesus is now that star divine, brighter and brighter he will shine. Beautiful star, Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us till the glory dawn. Give us the light to light the way to the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining far through shadows down, guiding the light for those that have gone unto that land of perfect day. We'll send down a lovely ray. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful star of Bethlehem. Ralph says, in that Jeff Brown and Still Lonesome somewhere on the road. And probably had no telling where they had to tell you the truth about it. And Bob Smallwood was in that down to him, Ralphie said. That's Ralphie's buddy. Yeah, Bob, he gets through a show talking about Ralph. Yeah, I like it. And he's, I wore out a brand new trunk, packing and unpacking your junk. Yeah, that's one of Bob's favorite songs, or he does. I like that. Let's see now. Let me find me. I like that old song, Larry Sparks, Dark Hollow. Let me see if I can do it. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to be in this big city in a small room with you on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today, I'm going, but ain't a coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to be here alone knowing that you're gone. I know I'd lose my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today, I'm going, but ain't a coming back. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today, I'm going, but ain't a coming back. I'm a going, but ain't a coming back. Yeah, Rosie likes that one. So sing some songs I like. Oh, so Rosie, we do that for you. And another one Prairie Davis does quite a bit, and you know, I'm learning a lot of stuff off of Prairie though, Robert. There's a white oak on the hill near my old Virginia home. It stands straight and tall on the windy spur along. And when the cold winds blow, its lengthy bend below. And when the storm is past, straightens up and goes home. Now, Lord, let me be like that white oak on the hill, and help me to live in your mighty well. Help me on my journey, Lord, to travel on and on, and give me the strength, straighten up and go on. See how good Connie makes me sound there, Ralphie? There's times the troubles of this life, there's times it get me down, and when I look for my friend, they can't always be found. The good Lord seemed to say, son, get up and do my will, and always remember that old white oak on the hill. Lord, let me be like that white oak on the hill, and help me to live in your almighty will. Help me on my journey, Lord, to travel on, and give me the strength, straighten up and go on. I like this part here. Help me on my journey, Lord, to go and do thy will, and always remember that old white oak on the hill. Yeah, Ralphie said send that down to little Danny Jr. Shortridge and all the crew at Paul's Repair Shop. Paul is the man. Yeah, Todd. I saw Todd the other day, and he's not getting a load of biscuits. I guess that's what I was doing there too. Yeah, that's Hardee's. I'll tell you what, I just do all kinds of cooking there, Ralph. But me and Ralphie enjoys coming up here, picking in and grinning for you. And I'm telling you, old Ralph, I'm gonna have to get him another fiddle. He's back got that in Soden too. And but we'll find something, a banjo or something. Bob Smallwood, we go by and see him. He might give you one, huh? But now, old Bob, he beats on him pretty hard. So yeah. And I think he's kind of like Ralph. Lord, have knock him in the head, and he comes later. He may just keep it going.
I'm like Bob. I wore out a brand new trunk.
Yeah. Ralph wore out a new trunk, dragging around from here to yonder, and different girlfriends. Is that what it is? I mean, I'm just worried out. Me too. This one right here. This is Wind Up Above tune, but biblically worded. If you read Malachi, I believe the 4th chapter, it Lord, open up the windows of heaven and pour out the blessings. Might not be room to receive, so I just want to base this off of. Do what, Ralphie?
See, when you sing that coat, you like it.
I already did that, Ralph. You missed it. Said you want me to sing Last Coat You Wear. He done missed it. Wind Up Above. I've been living a new way, this life that I love so. Ever since the night you saved me, you washed me white as snow. On my knees I cried to you, Lord, and you filled me with your love. This is true, you've been watching me from your window up above. From my eyes the teardrops started as I prayed on and on. I heard you whisper to my heart, Lord, this is where that you belong. And I know that I'll be happy, 'cause I'll never lose your love. this is true. You'll be guiding me from your window up above. It took a while, Ralph. When my life on earth has ended, there's nothing left to do. I know you'll be taking me to my home beyond the blue. Up there I'm gonna thank you, Lord, placing in my heart your love, watching and guiding me from your window up above. Yes, up there I'm gonna thank you, Lord, placing in my heart your love, watching and guiding me from your window up above. Window up above. Yeah, I did that at the Judy Baker Center, and Ralph Stanley sitting up on the front row, and he got to hear me do that way. Him and Ralph Carter sang it to the word out, and George Jones sang on it a long time, and Window up above, and so there it is, as Elvis says, my way. That's all right. I like his tune. Hey, I noticed that on the TV though they've got the birthplace of country music thing open in Bristol, and maybe somebody will call me to come down and pick a tune on that program. I mean, I picked all my life, and I'm finishing up 14 years this year with TV and broad scattered, and of course now I ain't too much on. I ain't got no Facebook, don't even own a phone, so you just by chance you'll run across me. So I don't have any CDs. To me, CDs, they're well and good, and everybody's got plenty of them, so and so do I. So I haven't made one yet, so maybe I will one of these days. I have in the past, back when it was on vinyl and cassette and that type of thing, but maybe I'll get around to doing one. Got a lot of good songs I could put on one, and doing it my way, as they say, and just by chance somebody may get me to come to Bristol to, there might be somebody listening that knows somebody. Yeah, that's how it works out. Somebody knows somebody. You don't have to know nothing, you just got to know somebody. Ain't Ralph? Yeah. That's the way it works. I think Ralph was there the other day, the legendary Ralph Stanley. I think he was there when they opened up. And here's one of his tunes. I'm got to get to working on because my time's running out. Won't you spare me over just another year? Well, what is this that I can't see with ice cold hands and hold to me? They said that none can excel, hold the key to either heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over just another year? I'll bridle your tongue. You can't talk, stiffen your limbs. You can't walk. I'll blind your eyes till you can't see this very hour. Come and go with me. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over just another year? Let's pick some more, Ralph. Over just another year. Won't you spare me over just another year? Won't you spare me over just another year? Yeah, I can see me now, the sting of death. Oh, Lord, not now. But you know, even as the Son of God asked the Father, if it be any way, let this pass from me. I don't want to die either. But he said, thy will be done. And that was the plan, to get everybody to where they can make it to heaven. Whosoever. So you know how corrupt the world is. And whosoever, man, I mean, that covers the good, bad, and the ugly, if they so choose. But now, if they don't choose to go be with the Lord, well, that's just, they just don't choose to. And it won't be good where they go. And it's really simple. It's as simple as the thief on the cross said, when you come into your kingdom, remember me. And the word he said was today. So, but people can't get it through their head nowadays. If you're saved today, you're saved today. And it ain't no saved and lost, lost and saved, lost and saved, lost and saved. That and backslid, that and going to hell again. I hear that till I get sick. That ain't how it works. Your child that is born of your loins, I'll say, is forever your child. Now, you might not like what it does, but I'm here to tell you, it's still your child. You just have to babysit it. That's just the way it goes. And I know you won't always like what they do. I don't. But it don't change the fact that they're born. And it's a fact. It's a done deal. And that's what he said specifically. He told Nicodemus, you must be born again. So if you're born, it's a done deal. And you have, like Peter, it's supposed to be you thought he'd done anything for the Lord. In fact, he told him he would. Said, I'll even die for you. You see what he done? That's what we do too. It come right down to it. You said, hey, I don't know him. I don't go to church. Know how to. If it come right down to it, that's what would happen, because that's what he says to happen. He said, no, you'll deny me. And that's what he did. And people said, no, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you will do it, because you're of the Adam nature. And that's the way it works. But after a while, if you get out of line and just keep on being a hoodlumite, so to speak, you turn the body over to Satan for destruction, salvage the soul which he gave. Oh, well, eyes and can't see and ears and can't hear, and lean into your own understanding. You're not good. Ravi, what I need to sing today? I had some in mind here, and I get to talking and forget what I'm supposed to do. Let me see if I can do this right here. Let me take it down to G to do this one. It makes it more crisp and all that stuff. And you get your capo on your fiddle there, Ralph. So high. You're my flower that's blooming there for me. When summertime is gone and the snow begins to fall, you can sing this song and say, the one and all. You're my flower that blooming in the mountain so high. You're my flower that's blooming there for me. So wear a happy smile, don't forget to smile. Forget the tears and don't forget to smile. I think I messed them words up, Ralph. You're my flower that blooming in the mountain so high. You're my flower that's blooming there for me. Are my flower that blooming in the mountain so high. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. So, I messed them words up on the end of that there, Ralphie, but that's the way it goes when you got a brain like me. But that's an old Lester Flatt song, and I like that awful well. But whether you enjoy what I'm doing or not, I can't get you off the ground, but I can tell you who can. So find you a church and go to it for the reason that the Son of God came to planet Earth to save your hide. That's why you go to church, and no other reason. You don't need to go for any other reason. So you have a home in heaven. Don't lean to your own understanding, and that's the way you need to do it. The building where you go to ain't gonna get you nowhere either, because it's a building made by hands. And he said he didn't dwell in buildings made by hands. He dwelled in the temples that he's made. Jesus, my Lord, he suffered for me, carried the cross all the way, my sins to atone. Then they nailed him to the cross. Great was the pain and all the loss. He suffered it all because he loved me. Because he loved me, my Savior died on the cross, was crucified. No greater love by mortal man ever been known. Praise your name, he loved me so. Now I'm his, he's mine, I know. He suffered it all because he loved me. They carried him away, placed him in a long that would be the end of this man. But on that third glorious day, God came and rolled this stone away. He rose from the dead because he loved me. Because he loved me, my Savior died on the cross, was crucified. No greater love by mortal man has ever been known. Praise his dear name, he loved me so. Now I'm his, he's mine, I know. He suffered it all because he loved me. Yes, he suffered it all because he loved me. Yeah. Reckon we get old Prairie Davis in here one day to pick a tune with us.
Yeah.
See, if we had Prairie on the bass and you on the fiddle, woo, now RC might pick a mantle.
Get on the field.
He might not pick me. Afraid I run off the side track somewhere, I guess. I'll try this one for RC and Prairie. Oft I sing for my friends when dead cold from the sea. When I reach my journey's end, who will sing for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I come to the cross off that silent sea. Who will sing for me? Crowds shall gather around and look down on me. Will they turn and walk away, or will they sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I come to the cross off that silent sea. Who will sing for me? Who will sing for me? You know, I go to a lot of wake services and funerals, do quite a bit of them. And in the wintertime, I live real close to 3 funeral homes, so get a lot of calls. I sound like Johnny Cash. Get a lot of calls of people getting out on bad road and stuff and taking a chance on getting stranded, so I can make it to the funeral home pretty easily there. The furthest one away is probably 3 miles from me, so it's not bad at all. I can make it to sing for somebody and do it all the time. Norman Hageman and myself, we work quite a bit of funerals and wake services together, and been trying to get J.W. Shelton out to pick with us, but so far I ain't got him out underneath the bed yet, Ralph. I mean, you know, maybe he'll. But Norman told me that Keith Stiltner's little girl is learning to play the bass and doing real good with it, so we may have Lakin to pick in the bass here with us for too long. And Norman, you call him, he'll get his suitcase and go, won't he, Ralph? Yeah, buddy. But, you know, everybody in the rush of life, you know, everybody got the stuff they got to do, got their own thing to do, and schedule you go by. But, you know, I have this plan for week, and I just drop everything and I come and do it. And because there is people that enjoys it, and maybe not everything I do. You get into the church realm with people, and they're real bad to condemn you. Everybody leaning to their own understanding in most cases, and as I said, the Bible says you got eyes and can't see and ears and can't hear. I very much understand that. So, but I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just Mr. Me. I'm not Mr. Perfect, and I never will be Mr. Perfect. I do a lot of stuff I ought not do, say a lot of bad words, and anybody don't want to fess up to it, well, that's your problem. You know, you just tell the Lord how good a boy you are, and I'm not going to do that. Lord knows me, so I'm not going to do that. All I ever loved was you. You broke the heart that cried for you. I've wasted all my tears on you. All I ever loved was you. Go out and find somebody new. You'll be sorry if you do. You'll never know a love so true. Love with you. All I ever loved was you. You broke the heart that cried for you. I've wasted all my tears on you. All I ever loved was you. You ready, Ralph? Diamonds too. You'll be sorry if you do. You'll never know a love so true. All I ever loved was you. All I ever loved was you. You broke the heart that cried for you. All my tears on you. All I ever loved was you. All I ever loved was you. Study about that now. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll take time off and learn me up a bunch of new songs. But I'll tell you what, to try to remember all those, it's a big space there to fill up and keep them all in mind. I know a buku's a song, but, you know, pulling them to mind at the time, once I get started into them, I can probably make up a few words and get them going, but eventually I'll get me something other and put them all down here on paper and a pair of glasses where I can see them, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's see, let me do, for Mo O'Quinn, he likes that tune, Keene Mountain Prison, don't he?
Purple Road, sorry again.
Yeah, okay. Let me do Keene Mountain Prison for Mo O'Quinn. Yeah, he's a big horse show man, and he likes Keene Mountain Prison. Of course, Keene Mountain Prison is located in my area in Buchanan County. Each night there's a vision, another man Lord be faithful. That kind of life wasnsich her style. I'll think of her in the arms of another when comes my time to walk that last mile. The pain she has caused me, she don't realize. My life she has taken, the truth she won't tell. I'll spend my last days in this cold prison cell, alone in my cell in a King Mountain prison. Condemned for a crime I couldn't have done. I'm losing my mind. Each night there's a vision of another man with the woman I love. Yeah, Ralphie said we're getting Mo Quinn there. We're saying that to him. And as time goes on, I'll be sitting back watching somebody pick and play, hopefully, and then I might just go on and be with the Lord. You never know. So he's got everything all charted out, and the plan's already in play. And boy, I tell you what, viewing the world by way of TV, it just looks like it's back to the days of Noah, you know. And of course, I don't know the timing schedule of the Lord. I know why we're called out, because He said the wages of sin is death, and that will come along. But the time that He calls you, I can't even guess at that, because there's just no way of knowing, and anybody thinks they can. They just reckon their brain for nothing, in my opinion, you know, because, I mean, you're dealing with the Creator. He can continue on to whenever He so chooses. We do Purple Road for Ralph's neighbor, Charlie Wolford. It's a story so unkind, in the holy book we find. It tells how Jesus stood alone one day. False accused and they're condemned, still they found no fault with him. The man that wore the scarlet purple robe, purple robe my Savior wore. Oh, the shame for me he bore, as he stood alone, forsaken on that day. Then they placed upon his head piercing thorns, the blood-stained red. Raiment was a scarlet purple robe. In the common judgment hall, he was scorned and mourned by all. A tear of sorrow fell upon his face. Soldiers of the wicked man, they smote him with their evil hand. The man that wore the scarlet purple robe, purple robe my Savior wore. Oh, the shame for me he bore, as he stood alone, forsaken on that day. Then they placed upon his head piercing thorns, the blood-stained red. Raiment was a scarlet purple robe. Words of truth, and they were plain from the lips of Pilate Cain. This man, I find no reason he should die. The multitude, they cried, let him now be crucified. A man that wore the scarlet purple robe. Purple robe the Savior wore. Oh, the shame of me he bore. As he stood alone, forsaken on that day. Then they placed upon his head piercing thorn, the blood-stained red. A man that wore the scarlet purple robe. A man who wore the scarlet purple robe.
Isn't that Lloyd Blankenship and all the crew at Hardy's?
Lloyd Blankenship, Ruth Hutchinson, and all the crew at Hardy's and Grundy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ruth, I'm going to make me a bunch of jobs like Ruth's got. Make all kinds of money. Maybe I can buy me some crackers, go with the pork and beans. But anyway, if you play music, you don't figure on making no money with it, because it ain't going to happen. You see how many envelopes I've opened up here, and they ain't stuffed full of $100 bills, so don't depend on that. I'm telling you, you'll starve to death, because they be few and far between that put the C notes in. You know, I sound like I just talked about me, wasn't Ralph? Yeah. But, you know, you close your eyes in death, and if you haven't accepted Christ, well, he's just all for naught. You're just in a bad way. So, but find you a church and go to it. On Sundays when the church bells start ringing, they're ringing, you wait for me. Let's all get prepared to meet Jesus and live with him eternally. I'll meet you in church Sunday morning, and we'll all kneel down and pray. Hello, Clifford Thomas. We'll pray, Lord up in heaven, to guide us safe home.